Greetings. Today we are reading chapter 4, which is Thought and Purpose. We're reading As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. With the majority, the bark of thought is allowed to drift upon the ocean of life. Aimlessness Aimlessness is a vice, and such drifting must not continue for him who would steer clear of catastrophe and disaster. So what's that saying to us? It says that you have to not only just think about stuff, but you have to focus your thoughts. They who have no central purpose in life fall an easy prey to the petty worries, fears, troubles, and self-pitying, all of which are indications of weakness which lead just as surely as deliberately planned sins, though by a different route, to failure, unhappiness, and loss. For weakness cannot persist in a power-evolving universe. A man should conceive of legitimate purpose in his heart and set out to accomplish it. So you gotta have a purpose in life. You gotta fulfill your purpose. He should make this purpose the centralizing point of his thoughts. It may take the form of a spiritual ideal, or it may be a worldly object according to his nature at the time being. But whichever it is, he should steadily focus his thought forces upon the object which he has set before him. He should make this purpose his supreme duty and should devote himself to its attainment, not allowing his thoughts to wander away into ephemeral fantasies, longings, and imaginings. This is the royal road to self-control and true concentration of thought. Even if he fails again and again to accomplish his purpose, as he necessarily must until weakness is overcome. The strength of character gained will be the measure of his true success, and this will form a new starting point for future power and triumph. Those who are not prepared for the apprehension of a great purpose should fix the thoughts upon the faultless performance of their duty. No matter how insignificant their task may appear, only in this way can the thoughts be gathered and focused, and resolution and energy be developed, which being done, there is nothing which may not be accomplished. The weakest soul, knowing its own weakness and believing this truth, that strength can only be developed by effort and practice, will thus believing at once begin to exert itself, and adding effort to effort, patience to patience, and strength to strength, will never cease to develop and will at last grow divinely strong. As the physically weak man can make himself strong by careful and patient training, so the man of weak thoughts can make them strong by exercising himself in right thinking. To put away aimlessness and weakness and to begin to think with purpose is to enter the ranks of those strong ones who only recognize failure as one of the pathways to attainment, who make all conditions serve them, and who think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully. So it's saying to put away your aimlessness, because a lot of us have thoughts, but how many of us have an idea? We all are creative, but how many of us have an idea and never bring it to fruition? We just think about it, We might write it down, but never focusing our being into making that creativity be expressed. And then so it says to put away aimlessness and weakness, and to begin to think with purpose, to direct your thoughts to accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish. It says it's to enter the ranks of the strong ones. It's to enter the ranks of the strong ones who only recognize failure as one of the pathways to attainment, who make all conditions serve them, and who think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully. Having conceived of his purpose, a man should mentally mark out a straight pathway to its achievement, looking neither to the right nor the left. Doubts and fears should be rigorously excluded. They are disintegrating elements which break up the straight line of effort, rendering it crooked, ineffectual, useless. Thought of doubt and fear never accomplish anything and never can. They always lead to a failure. Purpose, energy, power to do, and all strong thoughts cease when doubt and fear creep in. So when you're thinking about being scared, then you are no longer brave. The will to do springs from the knowledge that we can do. Doubt and fear are the great enemies of knowledge, and he who encourages them, who does not slay them, thwarts himself at every step. So if you don't kill doubt and fear, it's gonna eventually get you. You gotta kill that in your thoughts, or you'll never get nothing done. And I hear a lot of people saying it, like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. It's like they defeated already. He who has conquered doubt and fear has conquered failure. His every thought is allied with power, and all difficulties are bravely met and wisely overcome. His purposes are seasonably planted, and they bloom and bring forth fruit, which does not fall prematurely to the ground. Thought allied fearlessly to purpose becomes creative force. He who knows this is ready to become something higher and stronger than a mere bundle of wavering thoughts and fluctuating sensations. He who does this has become the conscious and intelligent wielder of his mental powers. Peace and power.